oh, my seafood is really good. My style's the best. Your style sucks. Blah, 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 blah. You get in a fight. The guy comes and rob you. Where's my seafood? Where's my ancestor? Do you think the criminal that's stabbing you care what style I do? What belt I have? You can't rely on other people. What can you do? So Kung Fu makes you realize that the first time you get punched in the head.
Yeah, that's so
Do
true.
you have to think? I get punched. Did I say it's my seafood's fault? It's my founder's fault? It's my style's fault? No, you got punched. Self-reliance. It tells you that the first day. Okay, when I was talking about this philosophy, I just talked about 20 minutes, right? 1 second. No thinking. If you're smart, you go, oh shit, I just realized something. Not this. You can't blame this when you get punched. It's your fault.
That's so true, though.
Your fault, right?
It's really weird. I mean, I'm like, if people love doing that, that's their choice. But I feel like people follow martial art like religion. It's almost like it's okay. It's good to like respect your sifu, respect your style, like look at them like family, and that's what we do, right? We look at each other like family. But you know, like a lot of people look at that at religions. It's like the style. If my sifu is like the best, let's say I study under Yip Man and I expect to have Yip Man Wing Chun, but life doesn't work like that.
But you can't blame people for that because people need security. That's the basis need, right? You need water, air, food, and then you need physical security, social needs, self-actualization, pyramid of needs documented by Dr. Maslow. It's a good paradigm, right?
Oh yeah.
The very basis after food and water and air is security.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like shit. I'm no good. My teacher's good. I belong to a group. At least there's security. And we are primates. We evolved from monkeys, primates, whatever, right? The primates are social creatures. We evolved like that millions of years ago. Because the monkey that's by itself dies.
Yeah.
The one that's a bunch together, they can hunt together, get food together, blah, 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 blah. And when we're tribal, I mean, anyone that studied anthropology is probably watching this going, Adam is so wrong, because I don't have a degree in this. But I'm okay. But when we're tribal people, the person that's alone, like, oh, cast away from the tribe. We don't like you. You're gone. You die, man.
Yeah, like
right?
that for sure, yeah.
But if an average human tribe, I think, was 50 people, 30 to 50 people. 50 people, you can kill a bear. We can eat. 50 people, we can do a lot of things together. Let's build like, so this happened before language. So it's so deep in the DNA, it's so wired, we need social security.
Yeah.
People say, oh, I don't need it. Well, maybe 1% don't, but most people need it. So, oh, I have a good teacher. My founder is good. Yip Man is good. I belong to it. Even though I'm no good, I have that social security. You can't criticize them for that, even though that's dumb. Because that is inside their cells and DNA. No matter what you say, you're not going to change their DNA unless we have magic powers, right? So what you got to do is, I have it, you have it, every human walking have it, because we're mammals. So it's back here, social needs. You have to develop this enough to go, hey, this is more important than this. But this will always be there because we're monkeys.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just more like you aware of it and try to like cast it out. Yeah. Because I mean, I used to be like that. Like I learned Wing Chun because I watch Yip Man. I'm like, oh, that looks so cool. Then I go learn Wing Chun, and that's how I meet you, right? And then when I meet you, I'm like, wow, your skill is amazing. I want to be like that. I feel it just gives me that security you're talking about. But I mean, the more and more I'm close to you, and then you're teaching me, the more like I value the other side of you than your martial skill. I still love your kung fu though, but I value more like the sign that you turn me into like I have the security more by myself. So I'd be able to do that. I'd be able to handle the pressure by myself, not like I need my sifu around, like look next to me and tell me what to do. Right?
Yeah, so that's part of it. When you're talking about copying somebody, that's modeling, right? That's how we learn language. That's how we learn how to walk, how we learn how to eat. That's how children learn, modeling. So you can't take that away either. Modeling is good. But like all animals, you're taking care of your baby when it grows up. If it's not dysfunctional, it goes away, and you're proud. You want your children to go away, not stay in the house when they're 40, right? If you did a good job, they should be able to handle themselves. Okay, but they couldn't have done this without the modeling. So copying people is good if it stops eventually. But you first need that. You got to start there, right? So when people talk about self-actualization, don't copy other people, just be yourself, blah, blah, blah. It's like what Jesse said about Bruce, and this is so good. He's like, the problem with people that are geniuses is they always assume people can start here and understand that. You can't take a helicopter and then drop you off at the top of the mountain. If you do that, the next time without a helicopter, do you know how to climb up the mountain?
Nah, because you never figure out the way, right?
You got to start from the bottom if you want to learn, right? So you say, okay, don't self-actualize. Yeah, but hey, man, this guy has to copy first. If you rob him of copying others, he'll never get there. He'll talk about it all day.